Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Listen, today I'm not going to talk about golf clubs or any kind of comparisons I've done with direct to consumer versus big name brands. I want to talk to you guys about something else that's really helped my golf game. Now, I know I have a limited number of followers, and I'm not sure this video is going to be anything anybody wants to hear, but you really should listen to me on this one. Back in 2022, um, I topped the scales at 266 pounds, right? And I was riding every round of golf. I mean, I would rent a cart and I would ride. My knees bothered me, and I really struggled, especially coming down towards the end of a round. I want to take you back a little bit to when I decided to make a life change. I volunteer at the Travelers Championship in the Hartford, Connecticut area every single year. Okay, I work the third hole, work the paddles, and I love it. And I love going to the Travelers Championship. And I have volunteered there, God, probably 25 years at least. And I've done a whole bunch of different shit there. And it is a load of fun. And if you ever get a chance to volunteer at a PGA tournament, I would recommend it. It's great. It's just you're inside the ropes and it's a ton of fun. You get to hear what the players say. It's a different experience. And you get to see which ones are assholes and which ones are nice guys. I tell you what, you know who's a super nice guy is Ludwig Oberg. That guy, he's the bomb. He is such a good guy. I mean, he came up to us and talked to us and shot the shit with us. I know he's young and not jaded yet, but a super nice guy. And believe it or not, before he went to live, you guys are going to find this hard to believe. Bryson DeChambeau, unbelievable guy, especially on Pro-Am Day. The way he interacted with his amateur partners, the way he interacted with the crowd and joked around. I know people, give him this shit because he went to live. He's kind of reinvented himself on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you right now, that guy you see on YouTube is the guy he was on the golf course at the Travelers Championship. So not that I'm a huge fan of Liv. I don't have a big opinion of it either way. Guys wanted to go. That's up to them. Golf is golf, whatever. I don't watch Liv, but mainly it's still kind of hard to find, and the scoreboard that they give, I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Anyway, so 2022, I was weighing at 266. I worked my first day at the Travelers Championship, and my knees were killing me. Right? These are 12-hour days. You used to be able to pick the morning shift or the afternoon shift, and now you have to work a full 12-hour day. By midway through the second day, I couldn't walk. Like my knees were throbbing. And I was sitting down more than I was standing up. And it really kind of ruined the day for me. And then for the next couple weeks when I got home, my knees were in agony. They wouldn't get better. I was putting like all kinds of creams on them. I was using hydrocortisone. Is that the pain killing stuff? I was taking Advil like it was Tic Tacs, and nothing was working. And I'm like, you know what? I need to make a change because I already know that I have bad knees. I've had knee surgeries on both, and I know that if I didn't get control of my weight, I was heading to an early knee replacement, which I still may need eventually later in life. But I have arthritis in both knees, and I knew that I needed to take off the weight, and so I did. Right? And so here's a before and after picture of me. Hard work, dedication. That's what it took. As you see, the change is quite dramatic, right? It is. However, I also lift weights, or strength train, I should say, 3 times a week. I got this. I'm pointing over here to my right. I'm in my basement. I got this Nautilus machine where you can do your full body workouts. I got dumbbells that I use, and I try to strength train. I do strength train, and the combination of that and losing the weight, I started this journey I was probably like a 12 or a 13 handicap when I was at this weight. And there's been times in my life I've been as low as a 4 handicap in my life. And there's nothing worse than being a golfer, knowing what you used to be able to do, and that you can't do it anymore, or you're just not doing it anymore. I still felt like I had the game to shoot low scores. Every once in a while it would come out and I'd shoot a 75 or something, but there was too many 85s and 89s and then a 74. It just, there was no consistency. And a lot of that reason was because as I was coming down the stretch, especially on hot days, humid. I'm in Connecticut, so the summer gets very humid here. I was exhausted, like wiped out. And then during COVID, I started walking. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, the remote control golf carts, like the Alfords or the Bat Caddies or the MGIs, game changers. Game changers. So if you ever consider walking, I mean, if you can carry, if you're a young guy and you can carry, that's even better. But it's like, when you use the electric cart, it's like having a caddy, except the caddy's not telling you, which club to hit. But still, you're not carrying your clubs, but you are doing the walking. I realized that walking, I enjoyed the game more. It gave me time to think about my next shot. It gave me time to enjoy being outside a little more. But it wasn't enough because I still wasn't eating properly. So once this weight started coming off, my scores started coming down. So last year, 2024, I finished the year at an 8.2. Okay. So in 2 years, I dropped my handicap about 4 strokes. And now I have this thing in 2025. I'm calling it the Drive to 5. I really would like to get down to a 5 handicap. But ultimately, I just want to keep improving. And I need to keep up my regimen of proper diet, strength training, and keeping this weight off. Because you can keep your energy high towards the end of the round when you really need those shots, when you need to finish off a round. This is not my typical video. I get it. But I will have one of those typical videos coming this weekend. I found another direct-to-consumer hybrid out there. It's another 5 hybrid. It's from Pine Meadow. It says that it's their new model, and I've already got the numbers from the TaylorMade. I'll share those with you. I'm gonna go back to the simulator. I'm gonna make the videos better. I got a new phone, so hopefully a better camera, and we're gonna do a head-to-head thing. So listen, let's like and subscribe. This channel is gonna have a whole bunch of shit. It's not just about golf per se, but it's just on how to be an all-around healthier person, better version, and it will lead to better golf, because better attitude, better health leads to better golf. I hope you guys got something out of this. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. So peace, and we will see you on the links.